Wanjiru, a detective from Kenya, was at home when the doorbell rang. She went to attend it and found a mysterious letter lying on her doorstep.
Who left this letter here? There's no seal from the Detective Society on it either.
Wanjiru thinks for a moment and then decides to open the letter. It says that a diamond necklace will get stolen at Terry's party. Wanjiru quickly hops online to learn more and finds out that Terry is a wealthy businesswoman throwing a fancy party in the backyard of her office. She decides to attend the party undercover. Upon arriving, she sees two security guards stationed at the entrance, asking for the entry code to the party. As she observes, a couple approaches.
Sparrow.
The couple says 2 and the guard lets them into the party. Then 3 more people arrive.
Tiger.
4.
The guard also let them in. Wanjiru also understands the logic. She confidently goes to the guard.
Cows.
Can you guess what Wanjiru's answer will be? Quickly comment your answer by providing the correct code. Wanjiru answered 4, and the guard let her in. Her logic was based on the number of legs. A sparrow has 2 legs, a tiger has 4 legs, and so does a cow. Wanjiru arrives at the party, where everything seems normal. But as soon as she enters the party, a guard secretly makes a call to someone. On the other hand, a gang of thieves is executing their plan.
Let's execute our plan and start the party.
With a loud noise, all the electricity of the area goes out. Wanjiru immediately rushes to Terry's office, but everything is fine there, and the electricity comes back. On the other hand, the thieves smelt open a big locker and start going inside.
We've fooled that detective so well. Ha ha ha! She doesn't even suspect that we sent her that letter.
By getting her tangled up at the party, we'll steal from the bank here, and no one will suspect a thing.
Dude, with me here, none of your plans will ever work.
How did you get here? Weren't you at Terry's party? Our man also confirmed it to us.
Your plan is quite clever, but I already knew something fishy was going on. That's why when we saw that Terry's party venue was right in front of this bank, we understood that the theft wasn't going to happen at Terry's place, but at the bank opposite it.
Just then, Wanjiru also arrives there. Kamau and Wanjiru are both Mwangi's twin sisters. They're the top detectives in Kenya. Mamma mia, they look alike. Kamau is intelligent and strong in observation. Her puzzle solving and calculation skills are very precise. On the other hand, Wanjiru is a champion in interrogation, fighting, shooting, and driving. When both of them come together, even the biggest thieves can't stand a chance against them.
Oh, so that's the deal. They're twins and we're fooling us.
No worries, you've just ruined one plan, but we have a plan B.
Saying so, the thieves flee from there, but Wanjiru catches Thief B and a fight ensues between them. Wanjiru lifts the thief and throws him against the wall, while the thief grabs a nearby chair and throws it towards Wanjiru. Suddenly, there is a lot of smoke in the area. Suddenly Kamau's scream is heard.
Wanjiru, save me!
Wanjiru starts heading towards Kamau. Seizing the opportunity, the thieves flee from the scene. Wanjiru sees that the thieves have trapped Kamau in a death trap. The thieves have tied Kamau with a rope and set a timer. After 10 seconds, all the liquid will come out of the bottle. And that liquid is acid. The acid will fall on Kamau. Can you tell, to save Kamau, which rope should Wanjiru cut? As you can see, if the B rope is cut, the acid bottle will remain in the same position. The acid will fall on Kamau. Similarly, if the A rope is cut from the top, due to the B rope, the bottle will remain in the same position. Kamau is still in danger. But if the A rope is cut from here, it will also break the connection to B. Only the C connection will remain. The bottle will move sideways, and Kamau will be saved. Wanjiro quickly cuts the rope, and Kamau's life is saved. On the other side, the gang of thieves reaches a lab. In front of them is a door that requires a key to open, and the keys are stuck in the wall. The reflection of the keys is visible in the mirror. By observing the reflection, you need to determine which key from A, B, or C will fit into this door, and let me know your answer in the comments. Now, the mirror image of the keys is visible, meaning if you align this key straight, it will be the correct one. Thief B finds the right key and opens the door, and all the thieves enters the lab.
Don't touch anything without asking me. Because if someone finds out what we stole from here, both detectives will be right after us.
All right, our work here is done now.
At that moment, Thief C picks up a chemical bottle from the lab, triggering an alarm and causing the door to close. Thief C tries to use the same key to open the door from the inside, but the door doesn't open, and a laser beam gets activated, coming towards them.
If the laser touches us, it will burn us.
Because of this chemical, we all are gonna die now.
Thief B throws the chemical on the door, and the entire door melts like a plastic, and the thieves escape from there.
Today, this chemical saved our lives. You had already made a complete plan to kill us.
Kamau receives a call that the thief gang has stolen something from the lab, so they both head to the lab. Upon reaching the lab, a scientist takes Wanjiro and Kamau inside.
A metallic acid has been stolen from here. I don't know why the thief stole it. This lab has been closed for almost a month.
Not only that acid, but also something else has been stolen from here.
Can you tell by looking at the lab what else has been stolen from here? Let me know your answer by commenting. There are two things to observe here. First, one box is completely clean while there is so much dust around. The second box has cleanliness on the side. This means the box that was originally placed here was larger, but the current one is smaller, hence the cleanliness around the edges.
So, the box has been stolen?
Why are you so worried? What was in that box?
There are special masks in that box. If they fall into wrong hands, it could wreak havoc in the world.
We'll have to catch these thieves soon.
Since the matter was quite serious, a message reaches all the top detectives. Mehul was enjoying holiday in Kenya, so the detective society assigns the case to Mehul. Mehul immediately arrives to meet Kamau.
I've checked all the CCTV cameras around. They're on a bike in one footage, but not in another. So they must have gone from this road because there's no other way. If the thieves went through this road, then where did they disappear? They didn't disappear. They must have hidden in another big vehicle to avoid getting caught.
You're absolutely right, Kamau. Find out how many trucks they passed through after the theft, and where they are now.
Then they realize that a truck is parked a little further down the road. Kamau, Wanjiro, and Mehul approach the truck, and Mehul checks it.
Look, there are tire marks of a bike inside the truck. It means those people came here in this truck and then escaped back on the bike.
Ah, they devised such a clever plan to confuse us. That's why we couldn't catch the thieves. Mehul, sir, look at this pen drive.
Mehul immediately checks the pen drive on his device and finds out where the gang of thieves is going to steal next. Mehul heads to an empty factory with both of them. Mehul sets up a trap, and when he turns on the light to check the trap, there is no electricity there. Mehul goes to check the main circuit, where the mouse had cut the wires. Mehul reconnects the correct wires, restoring the electricity. The trap is now ready.
What do the thieves want to steal from here anyways?
We will find out only after the Ives come here.
If our plan fails, then initiate Plan B. Today we must get it, at any cost.
Understood.
The thief gang starts entering the factory, and as soon as they enter, 3 of them get caught in Mehul's trap, while the 4th thief, seeing this, runs away from there. While running, the thief comes across the parking lot, where many cars were parked, and there were also many keys kept there. Based on the cars and keys here, can you guess which car the thief is going to escape in? Let me know your answer by commenting. There are many keys here. It will be very difficult to understand which key belongs to which car. But there is only one bike standing, and the bike key is clearly recognizable. The thief also notices this, flees away on the bike from there. Mehul had already caught the 3 thieves.
Wanjiru, Kamau, you take these 3 thieves to the police station. I'll go and catch the fugitive thief.
Saying this, Mehul drives his car and goes after the thief. Kamau and Wanjiro catch the 3 thieves and put them in the police van, heading towards the police station. Meanwhile, Mehul, following the thief, arrives at a crossroads where he sees 3 different paths. Can you guess which direction the thief might have escaped based on the directions and roads? Let me know your answer by commenting. Pay attention, the direction towards the sea is sand, making it impossible to ride a bike. The paths through the jungle have big rocks and trees, making it difficult to navigate with a bike. Therefore, the thieves must have chosen the 3rd path. Mehul also starts moving ahead on the same road. Mehul notices that the thief and his bike were lying in the middle of the road. Mehul quickly stops the car and starts chasing the thief, but then Mehul sees that the thief stands up on his own and starts laughing at Mehul.
This was our well-planned trap in which Mehul, you, Kamau, and Wanjiru got trapped.
As soon as they say this, Mehul falls into a trap. Completely trapped. They push Mehul into the ocean and escape from there.
This gang of thieves is quite smart. I'll have to teach them a lesson. I need to quickly get to Kamau and Wanjiru.
A blade comes out of Mehul's watch. Mehul cuts the rope and emerges to the surface. Mehul immediately gets into his car and drives away. Just as Kamau and Wanjiru are taking the thieves to the headquarters in the van, a large truck collides with them from ahead. Some people comes out of it and release sleeping gas. Mehul also comes out with them.
Mehul, sir? With the thugs?
Wanjiru puts on a mask.
This isn't the real Mehul.
Why did Wanjiru feel this way? Let me know your answer in the comments. Mehul doesn't have tattoos on his body, plus, his body physique is completely different. Wanjiru starts fighting with them one by one. But suddenly, someone hits Wanjiru hard from behind, and Wanjiru also faints.
Well done, just as I thought. You've done even better than expected.
Look at these poor guys. One after another, we kept making plans. And these innocent folks ended up getting trapped in them on their own.
They still thought, until now, that they were ahead of us, whereas we were actually ahead of them.
Come on, let's proceed with the next plan.
A while later, Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiru reach the army headquarters. They easily gain entry into the army headquarters. Both of them quietly enter a top-secret room.
Here we are, now, one step closer to our destination.
Kamau starts downloading files from the computer to the pen drive when suddenly an emergency siren begins ringing. However, by the time the army arrives, the 3 of them have already stolen the data and fled.
Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiru have committed theft. Immediately inform the entire Kenya police.
The entire Kenya police initiates a search for them. News about the 3 starts appearing on TV, radio, and everywhere.
Detective Mehul from India, along with the Mwangi sisters, first chased away the thieves and then stole data from the army headquarters.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. This must have been done with the help of that mask. I need to meet the Mwangi sisters immediately.
Mehul immediately searches for them and reaches their location. He revokes them back to consciousness and tells them the whole story.
Now what do we do? The Kenyan army is looking for us.
Don't worry, I'll do something.
Mehul goes to scientist Toka and the scientist gives him more masks.
Now, we just need to find the location of the thief gang.
Following the location, the 3 of them reach an old building.
So, this is the hideout of the thieves.
Mehul and those detectives fell into our trap. It was fun. Boss made such a great plan.
Hey, fake Mehul, now take off that mask.
The thief reveals his true identity and all the thieves start heading towards the boss.
You all go ahead. I'll just be right there.
Saying so, Thief C goes into another room. There, Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiro catch him and render him unconscious. Mehul puts on the mask, and upon seeing the face of the unconscious thief, his face transforms to look exactly like him.
I'll go and find out who's behind all this.
Be mindful of your voice.
Mehul starts wandering around the building. Mehul spots a dark room. Mehul slowly starts to open the door and enters the room. There, he sees a man sitting on a chair with his face turned towards the wall. Before Mehul can say anything, the gang of thieves also enters the room.
Oh, you've reached the boss before us.
Boss, just as you instructed, we followed through exactly. But one thing confuses me, even though you knew everything. Why were you following us along with Kamau and Wanjiro?
I want the world to start hating Detective Mehul.
But Mehul, sir, you are such an honest detective. Your name is quite famous.
Just focus on your tasks. Why isn't he telling them that he's the fake Mehul? The real Mehul is me.
Mehul sends a signal to the Mwangi sisters, and they also enter the room. Wanjiro starts attacking the thieves, and meanwhile, the police arrive outside the building. Mehul engages in a fight with the fake Mehul. Wanjiro and Kamau throw each of the thieves out of the building one by one, and the police outside arrest them. Mehul removes his mask, revealing his true identity. Both the real Mehul and the fake Mehul look the same. Kamau and Wanjiro point guns at both of them.
Kamau, I'm the real Mehul. He's the fake one. Wanjiro, I'm the real one. He's the fake one.
Kamau throws her gun to Mehul 1 and says,
Mehul 1, I know you're real. Take this gun and shoot Mehul 2.
When Mehul 1 fires at Mehul 2, not a single bullet is fired. Then Kamau says,
Mehul 1 is the fake Mehul, because the real Mehul will not harm anyone, no matter how big a criminal they may be.
Mehul, I'll ruin your life. I'll be calm back.
But who was behind the mask?
All are high-profile targets and no evidence left behind.
The fact that there were police force everywhere. And the interesting thing is that there were 2 thefts at each location.
It means the thieves are distracting us. First small thefts and then big ones. Is this the pattern?
Exactly. That's the pattern. The thieves are cunning and planning very well.
Mehul dials a call to Baiko. Baiko is a secret agent of the Detective Society. He expertises on making any news go viral on social media.
Baiko, spread the news. Tomorrow, there is going to be an exhibit of 5,000-year-old statue of Lord Krishna at the museum.
As Baiko receives the task, he immediately starts spreading the news.
The thieves will try to divert us again, but our focus will solely be on the artifact.
Today, there is going to be an exhibit of a 5,000-year-old statue of Lord Krishna at the museum. They all arrive there disguised as museum staff. Kamari is tracking the thieves in the CCTV room. Mehul and Wanjiro were patrolling around the museum. Suddenly, the lights go out, and noises start coming from the floor above the museum.
Thief! Thief!
Think and tell me whether Mehul and Wanjiro should immediately run upstairs? Comment your answer.
This is a diversion. The thieves are definitely somewhere around here.
Mehul observes the surrounding, and then his attention is drawn to a shadow. In a spy way, Mehul begins to follow it. Meanwhile, Kamari was trying to locate the thieves on the CCTV. She becomes suspicious of 2 people. Can you tell by looking at the CCTV footage whom she becomes suspicious of? Both have the same briefcase and both are wearing gloves. Kamari immediately informs Wanjiro.
Ma'am, can I have a selfie with you?
Aaliyah, let's discuss the case first. I've been trying to track Venom Web for quite some time now, but I'm not understanding anything. What's their location? Where are they operating from? Who is the leader? This gang is quite dangerous.
Why don't you guys become bad girls too? Why always good girls? Only iron strikes iron. Similarly, bad girls can catch bad people.
What are you saying, Zoya? Me? A bad girl?
Alia, focus!
Nkosi receives a call.
Venom's ship has been spotted in the coastal area.
Nkosi and Alia immediately rush there.
They have escaped again.
Ma'am, do you know what similarity there is between a spider and venom web?
A spider weaves a web, but doesn't get trapped in it. We do. Similarly, venom web is weaving a web, in which we're getting trapped.
Come on, let's see where you're hiding. Aha, gotcha. Let's see how you escape now. So you're Mr. Thief. Your game's over now. Head office, here's your thief. Sending location and visual confirmation. Suspect is currently at the Shawnee Square Market southwest corner near the old fountain. Full surveillance access enabled for your team. Hurry up, team. It's the perfect opportunity to catch him right away.
Meanwhile, illegal activities were increasing in South Africa, but who was behind it was not known. One night, David crosses the border. The African police check his car thoroughly but find nothing. The next day, David crosses the border again. The African police still find nothing. David was crossing the border every day. He was definitely up to something fishy, but nothing was ever found in his car. Can you look at David's cars for these 3 days and tell me if you're getting any hints or not? Let me know your answer by commenting. Carefully observe that the car is changing daily, but the back tire remains the same and is of the same company. How is that possible? It means David was smuggling something inside the tire. But the African police couldn't catch him. Meanwhile, in Pakistan, Mehandi Sheikh receives information about David.
David is definitely planning something big. He must have some weapons. We need to steal it from him.
Mehandi Sheikh sends Chango to track David in South Africa.
It seems like someone has found out about my plan. I need to get out of here quickly.
Today, I won't let him escape from my hands.
David manages to escape from there and reaches in front of a restaurant. David shows a card to the guard and goes inside. Chango's eyes fall on him, but the guard doesn't let Chango inside. Chango stays there waiting for David. Slowly, people start coming out, and the restaurant closes? Can you tell by looking at this scene? Is David here or not? Comment your answer. Pay close attention to this girl. This is David. He is changed into a disguise.
Today, David managed to escape from here.
The same news reaches the detective society. Nkosi starts searching for David in South Africa with Alia.
Aaliyah, we've received a news that David is a lot cunning and constantly changing his disguise. It becomes difficult to recognize him in any form.
So, how will we catch him now?
This is the last picture we got of him.
Now we can definitely catch him.
Meanwhile, Chango and his men are searching for David.
Catch him! There's David!
Chango and his men start chasing David. While chasing, the three reaches David's hideout.
Finally, you're in my grip.
If you don't want to lose your life, run away from here.
Seem like you don't value your life. Now tell, where's the supplies?
David has hidden the supplies in one of these 3 tires.
What's going on here?
Boss, David escaped.
It's okay, we'll catch him again, but let's see what's in these tires.
There are 3 tires in front. Can you tell which tire could have the smuggled goods? Let me know your answer by commenting. This tire is very thin, and this one is torn. Surely, there's something in this tire. Upon tearing the tire, they find it filled with explosives, gunpowder.
Boss will be amazed. There's so much explosives.
They start tearing the remaining tires, and they find more explosives inside. Why was so much explosives brought in South Africa? What was the plan? Meanwhile, Nkosi and Alia continue their search for David.
Tell me quickly. What's your plan?
Now, you can't do anything. Because my plan has failed. But his plan won't fail.
Whose plan? Quickly tell me the whole thing. Otherwise, I'll break your nose.
All my explosives are in Chengo's possession. He's a member of Venom Web. They are planning something huge.
David tells the location of his hideout. Nkosi and Alia reach there, but it's completely empty. They send David in lockup. Nkosi, Alia, and Adi start tracking the ships together. Meanwhile, Mehul advances, following the shadow. The thieves thought they had confused the South African police. But little did they know, today they would face Wanjiru, Kamari, and Detective Mehul. Meanwhile, Mehul follows the trail of the shadow, where the thief intends to turn off the electricity again. Mehul catches him, and their plan fails. Meanwhile, Kamari, with the help of Wanjiru, catch up with the other thief. The thieves were waiting for the electricity to go out, but little did they know, Detective Mehul had already thwarted their plan. Wanjiru catches them. The entire gang is caught. Meanwhile, in prison, the South African police were interrogating David when suddenly there was smoke everywhere. When the smoke cleared, the police had another constable in their hands and not David. David had tricked the police by changing his disguise and managed to escape. Nkosi informs Mehul that a large quantity of explosives is missing from South Africa.
An attempt was made to steal masks in Kenya, which can change appearance, and there's an illegal exportation of explosives in South Africa too. Who is behind this, and who is doing all this?
Leave me.
Quietly come with us, or it won't be good.
Zoya has been kidnapped.
What? How? When? Zoya? I shouldn't have left her alone. My Zoya, what should we do now?
Alia, calm down. Adi, Zoya has been kidnapped. Quickly hack the CCTV cameras. Find out where this happened and how.
This is very weird. Can see Zoya in this footage, but she disappears in this one. The distance between the two CCTV cameras is about 500 meters, which means the kidnappers knew that this area isn't under surveillance, and exactly from that same spot Zoya was kidnapped.
Mom, let's go immediately. We might find some clue of Zoya there.
Alia and Nkosi both reach there and start searching for clues. Suddenly, Alia finds an ID card.
Ma'am, this is Zoya's ID. She must have thrown it here. Which means for sure my Zoya was kidnapped from this location. My Zoya, where could she be?
Zoya is a very brilliant girl. She must have left more clues. Look, she has dropped some clues ahead on the road.
Wow, Zoya, I am proud of you.
I'll have to do something so that Alia and Nkosi can find me.
This is Zoya's notebook. Look, this page is torn. She must have done this on intention.
Smart girl. Adi quickly checked the footages to see from which cars these items were thrown.
Got it. I found Zoya.
Adi immediately takes a Snips image of the Jeep and sends it to them.
Adi, track that Jeep. Where did it go?
I've traced the Jeep's location. I've sent it.
Upon getting the Jeep's location, Alia and Nkosi arrives there, but there were 3 similarly identical Jeeps are parked. Both Alia and Nkosi checked inside all 3 Jeeps. By looking at the scenes inside the Jeeps, can you figure out in which Jeep Zoya was kidnapped? Let me know your answer by commenting. Pay close attention to this Jeep. You can see Zoya's bag inside, meaning she was kidnapped in this Jeep. They start looking around. Can you tell by looking at the scene which direction Zoya might have gone? Let me know your answer by commenting.
Ma'am, look, There are water drops. Zoya must have left this as a clue.
Following the clues, both start moving inside the jungle.
This girl is saying something.
She is asking for water.
Following the water trail, they reach near an old warehouse. As they enter, they are shocked upon seeing Zoya tied to a chair with her mouth gagged.
Zoya, are you okay?
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. They tied me up here and ran away. I knew you would come here, Alia.
Oh no, this was just a decoy. The real plan must be something else.
We need to understand their real motive quickly.
I've located the ships, but all the ships have left South Africa. They kidnapped Zoya to keep us busy here, and they secretly sailed all the ships out of South Africa. I've received some pictures. I've sent them to the Detective Society.
So Zoya's kidnapping was a decoy, and they left with explosives from South Africa.
I just received the news. David and my doppelganger have escaped from police custody again. Who is behind the mask is still a mystery.
Sir, there's some bad news. All the explosives have been taken out of South Africa.
Adi, can we get any other info?
I've taken some pictures.
These are Venom Web's ships. These are the same ships that Anderson found in Mumbai. There must be some big plotting going on. But who's behind all this?
Boss, our plan is successful. We easily fooled the Detective Society with that little distraction.
Yes, but I thought Mehul would recognize me. He's sharp, but this time we tricked him.
If anyone tried to stop our path, I was ready, but everything is going smoothly. Where do we need to deliver these explosives?
I'm leaving from here now. Wait for my signal. I'll send the location and time soon. For now, take the ship to our secret island.
Every lock has a key. Every problem has a solution.
Luca's intuition isn't just a feeling. It always helps him in escaping. Mines are everywhere. Every step Luca takes could be his last.
But fear, that's a luxury I can't afford. No one gives freedom. It has to be snatched away. Pursuit of freedom never ends. Only the battleground of war changes.
Look, Jivan, your new upgrades will make you even stronger. Just a few more days, son, then you'll be perfectly fine.
What's this button for? Let's see. Wow, what a fight you guys put up to defeat Big Daddy. Look, Marco has managed to escape safely from here.
Wait a minute, Adi. Pause clip here.
Can you guess, what did the scientist saw that made him ask Adi to pause? Think and let me know in the comments.
These are Venom Web's logo.
I saw these logo on the ships from South Africa, the ones with explosives. Something big is definitely going on. Mehul, sir, The helicopter from which Marco fled was a Venom Web, and the ships also belong to Venom Web. Something huge has been plotting.
Does this connection is with that masked man? Was that Marco?
All depends on right timing. Araf, initiate Phase 2.
Team A and B, your signals are green. Go, start.
We're hacking the security system. It's done. All the cameras are turned off.
Laser drill is ready. Let's start the mission.
Hurry up, but keep silence.
I've also triggered the fire alarm. Everyone will be confused about what's going on.
Well done, team. Exit through Gate 4. The police are entering from Gate 2 from where you went in. Evan has unlocked Gate 4.
Good job, team. Now let's get out of here.
One more successful operation.
Alia, these exercises will sharpen your thinking ability. Understand each scenario carefully.
Oh, that's all well and good, Kosi ma'am, but can I do snack exercises along with brain exercises?
Your focus should be more on this training rather than on snacks. This will be more useful for your real missions. This is an old case. You have to solve it.
The murderer is Donald. See, my snack theory worked.
Alia, you have a lot of potential. Always remember, becoming a detective is not just about using your brain, it's also about your heart. You need to trust your instincts too.
I got it, Kosi ma'am. But having a little fun is important too, right?
Absolutely, but never take any mission lightly.
Marco's team has done major robberies in London, Singapore, and Paris. Sonia, what's the update from Intel?
According to my sources, suspicious activities in Marco's style have been seen in South Africa.
If we follow the pattern, the first robbery was in London, UK, the second was in Singapore, and the third was in Paris, France. Now you're saying the next theft will be happening in South Africa. Can you analyze the pattern and guess where the next theft in South Africa might be? Let me know your answer in the comments. According to the pattern, the targets were capital cities, so the next theft will likely be in Cape Town.
Cape Town is very large. We need to narrow down their entry points and targets. Maybe this time we can intercept them.
We need to incorporate with local enforcement to increase surveillance at major financial institutions.
Wanjiru, Kamari, inform the South African police. I will be leaving for South Africa. Alia and Kosi are already there.
Mayhole, sir. I am so happy to see you here. It's been too long.
Welcome, Miho. We have a lot of challenges ahead.
Adi and the scientist had decrypted that the helicopter Marco escaped and belongs to Venom Web, but they couldn't figure out the connection.
Miho, could it be that Big Daddy is still alive and he's behind all this?
Interesting, very, very interesting. Be it Draco Nexus or Venom Web, we need to stop these robberies.
But you see, Mayhole, sir, despite everything, the excitement is undeniable. We're on a big mission here.
Alia, get serious.
Yes, but as long as the three of us are together, Mayhole, sir, nothing is impossible. Iron needs plastic. Mayhole, sir, fantastic.
Today is the day of victory for us. Chengo Trex, the explosives you've retrieved from South Africa, will take us far ahead.
Everything went according to plan. What are your next orders?
We are ready for the next step.
Marco, we have secured the explosives. Now, tell me what to do with them. And what's your next target?
Mahandi, we have a bigger
task ahead. We will use these explosives to threaten some of the world's major financial centers. We'll discuss the details when we meet.
Be ready, everyone. Together with Marco, we'll show the world our strength.
No one can stop us.
Not today, friends. You won't eat me today.
People often think sharks are very dangerous and immediately attack humans on sight. But the truth is, sharks are mostly just curious. When they see something unfamiliar in the ocean, they usually give it a gentle bump first to see if it's edible. This is their natural behavior. They don't intend to harm humans. But if you try what Luca did, you'll end up in the belly of a shark. Luca was saved by his sixth sense, which not everyone has.
Look here. Someone gave a designated lead that a big robbery is going to happen at Bank A tomorrow.
Where did this lead came from? Have we been able to verify its source?
The source is encrypted Mayhole, sir, but the intel team has confirmed that there is definitely a potential threat.
We can't miss any chances. If this lead is accurate, we need to have full surveillance on Bank A.
Mayhole, I'll talk to local law enforcement and arrange additional forces. Better safe than sorry.
This time we won't give Marco any chance. Everyone stay alert.
I will keep an eye out on social media and news. If any unusual activity is detected, we will take immediate action.
Marco, this time you won't win.
Got you. You chose the wrong day to steal.
But I was just...
Mayhole, sir, look. We caught him. Mission accomplished.
Yes, Alia, well done, but I feel something is off. What's the status at Bank B?
Everything is quiet here. Nothing has happened.
How can this be so easy? Venom Webb wouldn't commit such a petty theft.
Sir, it's urgent. A huge amount has just been transferred from Bank B. It seems the real theft occurred there.
Let's go to Bank B immediately. This was just a diversion.
Oh no, how did this happen?
Every failure teaches us a lesson. Let's go. We have little time. Adi, what exactly happened here? How did such a big security breach occur?
Someone hacked into the bank's system and connected it to an external server somewhere in Russia. Then all the money was transferred out.
What's happening here? Our calculations were totally wrong. Who is behind all this?
Mehul, I'm still alive. And this is just the beginning. Bigger things are yet to come. Stopping me is not just difficult, it's impossible.
Be patient, Marco. We have stopped you once, and if necessary, we will stop you again. Your overconfidence will be your downfall. Get ready, team. It seems we are facing our biggest challenge yet.
We are ready, Mayhole, sir. We'll show Marco that he can't underestimate us.
Escaping from Duragra is no joke. It questions our security.
Sir, we have alerted all local and international agencies. Detective Society has also been informed. Luca can't get far.
I will bring him back myself. No prisoner from Duragra can never escape. And if they do, it's my responsibility to bring them back. Luca, you've chosen the wrong enemy.
Amen to Luca.
Adi, send me all footage of Marco's escape. We need to know every detail.
Sending now, Mayhul, sir. Everything will appear on your screen.
Look, that's Jaikal and Michael. They are sliding, Big Daddy.
What's happening there? Zoom in on that part.
This looks like a hidden tunnel. Could they still be alive?
This means everything was a setup. Big Daddy is still in the game.
If Big Daddy is alive, then this is just the beginning. We need to be prepared.
Are Big Daddy and his associates still alive? And what will Venom Webb do next? To find out,